Pakistan, unfortunately, has over 15,000 ghost schools, leaving over 22 million children out of school. Female literacy in Pakistan is only 50%, even in modern day, which is shocking. And in Afghanistan, no girl can go to school after the age of 13, which also means millions and millions of girls out of education. My films are about the female experience and the female perspective, and it's something I know best. Hello, my name is Seemab Gul, and I'm here at TIFF with Sucharita.
Hi, Seemab Gul. It's so nice to meet you at TIFF.
Hi, it's great to be here and to have my debut feature film, Ghost School, premiering at TIFF.
It is a wonderful film. I watched it a couple of days ago, and I really hope more people get to watch this after the world premiere. But for those who've not seen it yet, and maybe we'll see it in a couple of months when it gets a wider release, we don't know. Can you set a little context on what Ghost School is about?
My film Ghost School is about a 10-year-old girl, Rabia, who goes about her village to discover why her only school in the village is closed. She gets conflicting answers and eventually discovers something else besides superstition, bureaucratic knots. It's basically looking at a child's perspective on corruption.
It is such a wonderful story, and beyond the story, the way you've written the screenplay also, I could never guess what was going to happen next, where this child would head next in her search to find out why the only school in the village is closed. What is the genesis of the story? Where did the story come from?
So, Pakistan unfortunately has over 15,000 ghost schools, leaving over 22 million children out of school. And this perpetuates a cycle of ignorance and poverty. But also, both my grandmothers never had a chance to go to school and could not read or write. So, me having the privilege of having a master's from the London Film School, I wanted to look at, my heritage, my culture, but also the fact that female literacy in Pakistan is only 50%, even in modern day, which is shocking. So in 2022, I traveled across Pakistan covering the floods for Greenpeace International, and on my journey across Pakistan, I actually came across real ghost schools, real ghost colleges, and ghost hospitals even. And I asked friends and colleagues in Karachi, a big metropolis city, what are these things, ghost schools? And some people would completely deny that they exist. They were like, they used to exist, they no longer exist. And then there were all these rumors and mystery around
Jinn aa gaya.
ghost schools. No, just the fact that they didn't want to face the fact that there is deep set corruption and negligence around education. They were embarrassed. And so apart from embarrassment, there's complete denial, and then then there is, mystery, and then some people are completely ignorant of the fact that ghost schools exist. Jin Shin ki wo baat hi nahi hai. Like, it's beyond, that. It's just, so ghost schools are schools that exist on paper. The government has had the so-called good intention of building them, and it's about mismanagement and lack of oversight and lack of accountability that these schools end up either completely abandoned or were never completely even finished building, or are used as barns for local landlords, and the teachers are often relatives of local politicians or whoever, feudal lords, and they get salaries living elsewhere. And they're not even teaching.
It's fascinating. I had no idea that this was actually a phenomenon.
It's a huge phenomenon. Ghost schools actually exist beyond Pakistan in different countries, including India, Afghanistan, and further afield. And in Afghanistan, no girl can go to school after the age of 13, which also means millions and millions of girls out of education. And so towards my ending of my film, it's alluding to that experience of, what are the solutions and what can poor Rabia do when all the doors close on her, and even if she, decides to go to a boys' school. It's a bittersweet ending
Yeah.
with limited kind of opportunity.
It's that closing sequence. I mean, I'm not going to tell anybody what that closing sequence is, but it's just so wonderful. And, why, Samab, to you is it's important to tell stories of young girls, little girls. You don't really see these that much often.
Sure. My films are about the female experience and the female perspective, and it's something I know best. So once upon a time I was a girl, and I think because I wanted to tackle female education in Pakistan, it made sense for this particular protagonist to be a girl. But my previous work is like about a female taxi driver, a working class heroine, and then Sandstorm was about a schoolgirl who was blackmailed online. So I think it's important to tell those stories, but we are also a minority in the industry. So perspectives
As
about
filmmakers.
writing,
Yeah.
as producers, as women in kind of strong leading roles. I mean, HODs, there's very few, and my cinematographer is an Afghan-born female, cinematographer from living in Hamburg, and. My editor is Oscar-nominated Alexandra Strauss, who edited I'm Not Your Negro, and Raluca Petre, who was the editor of Sandstorm. So
Wonderful.
I try where possible to have strong female
HODs.
HODs,
Yeah.
and my line producers were women in Karachi as well.
TIFF has been a great platform for cinema from Pakistan. Over the last couple of years, there have been some really wonderful filmmakers who've come through. Fawzia Mirza had Queen of My Dreams premiere here a couple of years ago. This year, there's 2 Pakistani films as well. What are you hoping to get out of this festival? We're like 5 days in at this point at the festival.
Yes.
What is your hope and what is the feedback you've gotten so far?
So I had my world premiere yesterday.
Yay.
It was incredible, a full house and full of South Asian audiences and diaspora community, and such a warm reception. It was absolutely wonderful. And it's an honor to be in a festival like TIFF, being the leading festival in North America.
Yeah.
And anything is possible now that the film is out. What can I expect? I could expect anything from sales and distribution in North America. I could expect the film to reach new audiences and to raise awareness about ghost schools and about the future generations in the region in South Asia.
I wish you all the luck. You made a wonderful film. It's so sweet and just it really gets to I was very emotional watching it by the end of it, and especially when that final scene rolls around. It just made me full of hope, joy, but also a little bit of more thoughtfulness with more thoughts than I started, when the film started. So congratulations on a job well done, Seemab.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
And
having
Seemab is
me.
also in the film, right? She has a little guest appearance in one sequence. She
Yes.
turns up, and you have to watch the film to see her. Now that you know this conversation, now when you watch Go School, look out for Seemab.
Acting is a very difficult
It's so hard.
profession, and I commend anyone who takes it up.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.